Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and I've already done this once, so I'm going to start this video over. I didn't like the way the other one came out. What we're doing is the beaded cross stitch partial that I got to get a hold of the thread here. And as you can see, I've done this whole line and then a little bit here and a little bit there, and we're doing this green candy stripe, if you will, looking that I have. And I should have started up on the top. I'm sorry. Oh well. Life goes on. But hopefully you can see what I'm doing this time, because I talked for 30 minutes and didn't realize that you couldn't see anything. But there are dots. I don't know if I can get it to focus. Do you see the little dots by each right in there? So you have some kind of a thing to go by. I put my bead on my needle. So we're going to go in this one. You want to go all the same direction. Hang on just a second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. The dog picked right now to pick a fight with the dog from the fence over. Alright, so we got one in there. I have my little beads here in my little tray, because as you know, I don't have any more containers to put anything in. There's not a whole lot of these. That great big one had so many beads you couldn't take just one out of it without spilling. So, oh, and I came back up again. Okay, what I've been doing is they feel really secure, so I think I'm just going to go on. I'm not going to do what I had tried to do. I was trying to steady them, but they seem to be okay. So, and nobody's going to notice on a galloping horse. I was going back through them with the thread. I don't think you need to do that on this crazy material. Let me see if I can bring in a little bit closer. Now move. We'll try. Okay, I hope that's a little bit better for y'all. Now we need another bead. I like this little bowl thing that I got. I got it at an antique store. I don't know that it is or it isn't an antique. It says Japan on the bottom. Doesn't say Occupy Japan, it just says Japan. So it was probably made last week, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't know that either. I found if I poured the beads out into something flat, you could probably use one of the diamond painting boats as far as that goes, if you wanted to. I just found the grids. This stays just fine. So you know how you get the round diamond painting, the things in the diamond paintings that are round and have a smooth surface? I think it might be better. Okay, now this time we're only going to go down, because we have to go someplace else over here. So I'm just going to come back up right on this side. It'd help if I could see. And then we'll go across again. Well, just hit the black mark. Whoops. I must have 12 of them out here on this thing. But I found out if it's on a smooth surface, they're really easy to pick up. And I just use the end of my needle to pick them up, and that way don't have to hold them in my fat little fingers. Oh, I did it again. See what I mean? But they are staying good and steady. You know, they're not flopping around. They don't seem to be loose is what I'm talking about. It seemed like the 80 cloth kind of hindered it in a way. It didn't get close enough to hold. I'm doing it again. Oh, geez. So how is everybody else doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. It's almost the weekend for most people. Except I'll have to work all weekend again. As usual. My daughter and my son-in-law, they both got off for... not off, but they're got off on their trip is where I was going with that. So they'll be gone for a few days. They shouldn't be back until Sunday. So hopefully that all goes well. Sorry. But for me, it's just work, work, work. I think I'm going to have to get some more of these beads. I'm just kind of following this up. Ah, crud. See, that's what happens. I keep trying to push this underneath the camera there so everybody can see what I'm doing. That's what happened the last time I tried to record this. Oh, I need a bead. See how that just popped right on there? I know, you probably couldn't see it at all. Whoops. You gotta line up that needle with them dots. Now I'm gonna go back down just a little bit over. And it kind of secured it. And then I'm gonna come up where the thread is at. Well, if I can. And when you park your needle, use a needle minder. I gotta get some more. Because you don't want to, like, I have a nasty habit of putting, I won't do it there, of doing like, can't see what I'm doing, like that on my canvas over here. And if you do that with this kind of material, see how you can see where the dots are? So I'm just going to keep it away. Put a few at a time. That way we're less likely to spill them all. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this top one first. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed that they don't feel loose like they did on that 80 cloth. So... I gotta go back down because Laura's crazy. Just useless information. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it still because it probably keeps going in and out of focus. Thank goodness there aren't too many beads, but boy, it's gonna seem like it. Okay, I'm going to go into the little dot. I got one more right here. And then we'll go back over here and do this yellow color. Where the blue is, well, I don't know that you can tell. But right... Sorry. It's like, focus. Where these are right here. Oh, I can't come along. Right here. They're yellow. Not this green. But there's only 11 colors, so it's pretty easy to see. Oh, now there's a bead that doesn't even have a hole in it. Or the hole wasn't far enough to put everything together there. Okay, this time we're going to go down, and then I'm going to tie it off so that I can start another color. And you don't want to get it too tight when you cinch that up to make your knot. You want it tight enough to keep the bead in place on the other side, but yet not too tight where you get puckers in your material. It's like working with glass, people. I'm telling you. I felt like it was more forgiving when I was using the 80 cloth, you know. But couldn't see that pattern. I have to go row by row. Hang on just a second, guys. Gotta let the dog go. Okay. Okay, let's get us another color here. I'm just going to lay that right there so I know where it's at. I'm using my white boat over here. My little white boat so that I can use it to funnel back into my little baggie. These baggies ain't very big, but they're kind of heavy, I guess, because they're glass beads. I mean, in the day, we used to make all kinds of jewelry and crap in the 70s with plastic seed beads. So, these are different. I wonder how heavy this whole thing's going to be. But I guess not too bad. Let's see here. What do I want to use? I want number 6. I'm going to use this 6 over. Oh, I can't do that. Well, we'll just keep working on the grass. Good Lord. Alright, we're going to go to this right here. Where is it? Right here. And it is color number 2. And it's kind of a yellow. Reminds me of rhinestones and seed beads all at the same time. It's got that look. I guess. It's been a while. I used seed beads that were... Whoops. Sit. You know, the plastic, like you'd have plastic drills. It was made out of probably the same stupid material. And then we had seed beads that were like, we'll call them like rhinestones, if you will. Okay, so we're going to come back over here. I'm going to start right here. I don't see the dot, but... Whoa, sorry guys. I'm trying to get you where I'm at. So, that needle's 100 feet long. It just kind of drives me insane. I'm going to take my little tray and set it over there. It makes it too heavy. I can't get what I want to happen. Crud. Except I can't seem to pick them up with my little fat fingers today. Some days I can, some days I can't. And then when we get to the top with the next one, we're going to have to just stay down because I've been coming back up and it's like the wrong thing to do there. Pull it just enough to get him to... Good Lord. Oh, this is a mess. Come on. And if your hands feel really dry and hard to hang on to stuff, you might try putting a little bit of hand lotion on your hands. And hopefully you'll have the kind that's not greasy, you know, but the kind that soaks in. I feel like I need a hand manicure here. My hands feel dry because I came from work about an hour and a half or two ago, and they just stay that way, and I use that soap at work, and it just does my hands in. Whoops, might help if I put a bead on there. Oh, if this had been just regular cross stitch, I'd have been up and down and back and forth about 5 times. This takes great patience and and skill, I think. I don't know if I have either one, but we're just gonna try. Because I want to do it so bad. Okay, now this one, oops, I'm going to put the bead on. And see, I'm already at that corner. So we're going to go down at the other corner. And make sure all your stitches are going in the same direction. Just like you would in cross stitch, but you only have to do a half cross stitch. Molly! Sorry, guys. She just drives me insane. I think she's cooped up all day and she's... I don't know, she probably barks while I'm gone, but... I mean, I can pretty much guess on that, but... It's like she's cooped up and she can't see anybody, so she can't get high... Would you get out of the corner? High enough where she can see out or see anybody coming and going. So she's just kind of guessing. Oh, it might help if I come up with that first. Oh, geez. Well, we're getting there, guys. Little by little. I hope you're catching all this. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. All this technology in 1 week is just too much. Okay. This has to go down because we don't want to come back up. So we'll come back over here. Up at the top. Or the top of that mess. And now we can go across. So we don't have to do so much up and down stuff. That up and down stuff just gets to me. I mean, that's how I cross-stitched when I began. Because I didn't know I could do that. So it took me a while to do all that stuff. But I finally got onto that. And now I can't break myself of it when I'm doing something else. I came real close again, guys, to buying one of those scroll... What do you call them? The thing that you attach, say one of these two, to make it taunt. But I keep talking myself out of it. I mean, now we're not down to the fact that it costs like $50. It's to the fact, can I handle it being in a frame? And my answer to that is pretty much probably not. Because I've done it without for so long, and I've learned how to gauge my the tension on things so I don't, you know, make it real taut and seize up my material. So I don't know. Then we'll go up here. I know. I have threads crisscross left and right, and I'm sure all the professional stitchers out there are just going ballistic. But it's what it is. Like I said, they're not here to see the back of my painting or the back. Oh crud! I did it again. See what I mean? The back of my embroidery. I don't care if it's beautiful or not. I don't. No, I just don't care. So, go across here, and we'll have another blade of grass in there. Now, I've been at this for 20 minutes, and you saw what I didn't get done. Oh, well, what is the problem here, Harry? Okay, Harry has to get tighter there. I'm like, oh my god, I messed it up. Almost. Oh, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Alright. Let me get this tied off, guys, and I will show you what it looks like and what kind of progress we're making. Slow. I'll give it slow. Where's my scissors? There's them heavy little scissors. My God, they just weigh a ton. They probably weigh a pound. At least they seem like it. Alright, can you see what I've done? I hope. So it's not looking too bad. Now those, what in the hell happened over here? See now, okay, here's what we're going to do. I started doing this on the other part, and it really helped, so I'm just going to get me a little bit of thread. Whoops, it might help if I had the part that had the eye. And miss it. That is one small-eyed needle. I could just get a hold of it. Okay, I just want a little bit, because I'm going to do what I call tacking. That's not what Stitcher used to call it. I don't know what she called it. But it's like what she did, but I don't know if there's actually a technical term for this. But I don't like, see how they're laying sideways? So what we're going to do, I got to get a decent enough knot because this material is really fine. It'll go right through it. Okay, let's get that out of the way because heaven knows we can't afford to miss that now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to take the needle through it. This one's like one all by itself. And I'm going to pull it back just a bit. And do you see how that brought that taunt? And then I'm going to come over here. And it'll tighten it up a little. And we're going to go through these two, because they're in line. And then I'm going to bring it back just a bit so that when I come back down, it's going to hide that stitch. But maybe... well, it didn't do it that time. I don't know what happened. We'll go back again. And maybe back. See how I went through the beads? And we're going to pull it just a little. Oh well, it did what it did. I'm not taking it out. But that'll secure them down a little bit. If you think they're a little loose, run that thread right back through and right down underneath the bead. Just a touch. Just to hide your back stitching, so to call it. But there you go, guys. We got a few blades of grass done. That's about all I can handle for one night. But thank you for joining me, guys, and I hope this was helpful to everybody starting these beaded cross stitch. And maybe next time I'll have this grass right here, and then the dark, I call it green. It's like a blue-green from here. All this done, and then I'll work on one of the flowers so that we can work in a row. But thank you for joining me, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye. God bless.